I went overseas and went to the Dudley Boys school and did 4 lots of 3 months under there. Like if Rob and Brady and in particular, I'm talking about Rob here, is because Brady was sort of on his end, and Rob was around a lot more. But if I'm going there and then Bubba and Devon are teaching me the same fundamentals and dynamics and just respect for the business, then all of a sudden you go, geez, Rob and Brett Brady really knew what they were talking about, didn't they? Like I think I'd just been a good judge of surrounding yourself. And I'm going to blow smoke up your ass, Piers, but and then it was like, I don't do these podcasts, right? For 2 reasons. One, which I told you off before, do people really give a crap what I have to say? But second of all, you look at what you have put out there and the way you present it, and it's in a professional manner. And that's why when people were questioning your motive around having people on and profiting or whatever, it's like, why can't people peel it back and actually just see that you're creating a platform for people to either get out there, express, have a diverse conversation, and you're putting out a professional product which no one can be bothered to do, or they don't have the skills to do. And why should anyone? I just don't think there's room for hate. Like, you're passionate about something, you really enjoy it. Why don't people, if there's no ego attached to it, why does anyone have to attack you? Like, for instance, like we've had, we've had like bits and pieces where you see other people doing well. I want everyone to do well, because the more people that do well, if it's done right, the more the fans have variety, and et cetera, et cetera. So I just don't think there's need for, I just don't think there's need. Like, why can't treat others the way you want to be treated? So,
but you know what? That's great, and I think that's a great mindset to have. But I feel like, for the most part, when you are successful and when you are doing well, there's always going to be people that want to try and tear you down. There's just people out there that aren't happy with themselves, that have some sort of issue. And yeah, I mean, like, you would have seen it in the wrestling business over the 15 years. Both of you guys, when you guys have had peaks in your careers, and then people that you thought were your friends are really motherfucking you behind your back. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, jealousy can be a dirty fucking thing sometimes.
Do you know what I do when I think about that, or when I try to give my advice out to people? I think about and again, Rob and I, every time we have a beer or whatever, or when I'm maybe having a bit of self-doubt with either putting my idea, advice out there or whatever it is, I pull back to the fact of who's making money here in Australian wrestling. And the thing that people don't understand is wrestling is about drawing money. And again, this is said with absolutely no target to anybody at all. I want everyone to do well. But first of all, go get an education and get a proper education of someone that's done it, been there, and had success at it. And the second is, you got to pick between whether you're doing, and I'm all for whatever people want to get into wrestling for. If they want to get into wrestling to experience it because they've been a fan, maybe they don't want to be in WWE. That is totally fine. But leave the business better when you're either in it or when you're getting out of it. Then don't make it worse than it already is. And I just think that, like, I have no problem. Like, there's just too many people made up of it where they're living out their fantasy wrestling in front of 15 to 30 or 40 people, putting that they've drawn 400, and they think they're The Rock or Stone Cold out there. And I say that, like, and that's not targeted at anyone. I just think if self-reflection is one of the biggest things to be, like, successful in life and even happy and content. But if you can't pull it back on yourself, because I just think we all benefit when everyone succeeds, right?
Yeah, that's true. And I personally think the reason why, in your situation, what separates you from a lot of other people is you're being able to separate yourself from wrestler to promoter. You know what I mean? So a lot of people can't do that, where they're wrestler and promoter, and then they think, okay, it's a certain formula that need to use. You shut off and go, hang on, I'm promoter right now. Okay, I need all this done. So you think promotion-wise, you think advertising, you think drawing money. And then when the showtime comes or your promos come, then you go wrestler. And then straight after you're done, probably even like after your match, boom, you're straight on to where the music is or the production is. It's like you're going and going, but you're able to. That's something a lot of people can't do. You know what I mean? And that's I think that's commendable, because it's very difficult to find somebody that understands the business as a promoter and a wrestler, and they're two completely different things. You know what I mean? I know for a fact I could never be a promoter, and I put my hands up, because I don't know how to do production well. I don't know how to promote well. I don't know where to advertise. You know what I mean? I'm not that wrestling is different. That's my thing.
Yeah.
But do both is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
100% on that one, man. Like, but you know what? Like, you've always said, Rob, like, you know, me and Rob probably speak a couple of times a week usually. And like, whenever we're talking about the business, he always puts you over in the fact is like, Hunter gets the business as far as like when it comes to promoting, when it comes to booking, when it comes to drawing, Hunter really
he's never lost money. He's never lost money. Like, you know, people lose money. I'll say this on behalf of people, that people lose money in this business, and I get freaking, you know, I freak out, because it's like you're losing like your rent money or your mortgage, or you know, he cannot stand. He needs to, from his merchandise, he needs a profit from his sales, you know, from everything, you know, even selling, you know, sorbets, ice creams. No, we need to get money out of this. You know what I mean? Like fuck, okay, why don't we just sell that? I had the idea to give it away, but he's got no, fuck that. We're going to actually sell these things. So you know,
that's the thing. It's treating the business. It's treating the business like a business.